I beat Elden Ring as the Dung Eater, and it was one of but many challenge runs I've done on this game. Please enjoy.
Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living. I've been here long enough. I will kill again and defile each corpse with care, just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed, along with their children and their children's children, for all time to come. A curse upon them all. They'll be born cursed, all of them, along with their children and their children's children, for all time to come. Unleash it upon them! A cursed blessings to war!
Why the Dung Eater, you may ask? Is one of the many cosplay challenge runs I've done of this game, and he was just next on my list. Anyway, let's continue the video. Start off by choosing Vagabond or Samurai, as they are the most optimal. Fall to your death and grab Torrent from Melina. From here, I like to go around the map and collect everything I need, like grabbing the Claymore, kicking off Kenneth's Height, and watching him plummet to his death, and grab all the golden seeds, grabbing the green turtle talisman, upgrading my weapon to +12, killing the Glitstone Dragon and Liarnia, and grabbing the Academy key for later, making a detour to Siafra to grab the Somber Stone, grabbing both halves of the Dectus Medallion, paying Patchets a visit, and remembering to grab the Hollow Tree half in the Arnia. Now that everything has been set up, I can begin progressing through the game. I start with going through Stormwell Castle and killing Gotrek, then proceed through the Academy, kill the Red Wolf, then make short work of Renoa. After that, I go to Redmane Castle to kill Radahn. After that, I take a detour to kill Grail, the Putrid Avatar, and Grail. After that, we proceed through Altus. After that, we proceed. Our first stop in Lando is to grab the first of the Seabed Curses. Also, always take note to kill the Erdtree Avatar for the Lords. After that, I proceed through Landau and take out Golden Godfrey, and then Margot right after. After that, we proceed to the Forbidden Lands, proceed through the Mountaintop of Giants, perform the Castle Soul Skip by jumping onto the tree, and then onto the castle. Kill Commander O'Neill, grab the Talctrick half. I then remembered there is another Seabed Curse in Lydell in the upper floor of the round table. From here, I took a detour to grab the one Volcano Banner. Next, I took out Borealis, the Freezing Fog, and proceeded through the rest of the mountaintop to kill Fire Giant. After that, I go to the Concentrated Snowfield, take out Theodorix and the Putrid Avatar, light the 4 candles, proceed through the Hallowed Tree, kill Loretta, and now arrive at Olyphio. Here, I can get the last 2 of the Seabed Curses for the Dung Eater's quest. In order to start the Dung Eater's quest, you need to grab the key from him in the Round Table Hold and proceed down into the sewer, drop down into the hole, climb up the ladder, and free him from his cell. Go back to the Round Table Hold and read his message. Proceed to the moat in the Outskirts capital, where he will invade you. I like to kill him with the crab, just make sure it doesn't happen to you. With the weapon acquired, head back to the Round Table Hold and talk to him again, in his cell in Lando sewer, and feed him all the Seabed Curses you have acquired. With that, grab the mini groom, and reload the area to grab the armor set. After that, I grabbed the Lord of Blood's Exualtation, War Medallion, and Great Jar Arsenal. I then burned the Earthshade, proceeded to Family Zone, killing Malekith, and grabbing the Rune of Death, bringing it into Gideon with a few lion blows, killed Godfrey, and then finally killed Radigan, and then do the same for the Golden Beast. With that, the run can officially begin. I begin the Gotrek fight with some charged heavy attacks, followed by some light attacks, which cause him to stagger. With that, I take the critical. In phase 2, finish him with the Shriek of Milos. Onwards to Renala. Our first phase is a pretty standard, but in our second phase, I start with a Shriek of Milos, followed by a running heavy attack, and after that, a few jump attacks followed up with a light attack are enough to take her down. Now onto Radon. At the beginning, I hit him with a few charged heavies. Then during his Star Color Cry, I used Shriek of Milos heavy attack to get as much damage as possible. During his second phase, a jump attack and a Shriek of Milos heavy attack was enough to finish him off. 3 Shard Bearers down, and next up is Morgoth. Jump attacks are how I handle this fight, with the force staggering him and getting the critical on him. After that, I hit him with a charged heavy, knock him into phase 2. In phase 2, I start off with a jump attack, followed by a light attack, then a charged heavy attack, triggered a bleed pot. After that, a charged heavy and a light attack were enough to finish him off. With Morgoth down, we now move on to Fire Giant. For Fire Giant, start by attacking the ankle until the brace breaks. Then keep attacking it. Then keep attacking his ankle with either light or jump attacks, as charged heavies seem to not be able to hit the weak spot. In phase 2, keep hitting his hands, and I managed to get a stagger, which allowed for me to get a critical for some nice damage. Then just keep hitting his hands when you can. I managed to finish him off when he did his side slam, which allowed me to hit his eyes with a charged heavy attack, followed by a light attack. With Fire Giant down, next up is Malekith. For Malekith, I began the fight with a running attack, followed by a light rolling attack. Then after landing some jump attacks, I get a stagger and take the critical. Then another jump attack is enough to trigger phase 2. Then during phase 2, I tried to get in hits where possible. With Malekith down, I move on to Godfrey. Moving on to Godfrey, light attacks are the way to go in this fight. But a charged heavy attack doesn't hurt either. I did get a stagger, and the critical was enough to trigger phase 2. During phase 2, I like to play defensively, getting hits in where I can. Then after a series of jump attacks, I managed to get another stagger with the critical finishing him off. I would be remiss if I did not fight Moog, seeing as the DLC is right around the corner. Anyways, light and jump attacks are your bread and butter for this fight. I managed to get a bleed proc and a stagger, which got him into phase 2. Then during the phase transition, I got another bleed pot. After that, a few more light attacks and jump attacks are enough to finish him off. Mori is up next, and I'm going to show you the whole fight for your enjoyment. With Melania defeated, finally it is time to take on Radical. Thank you for watching. If you want to see the full boss fights, they'll be linked in the description of the video and in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the reviled curse that defined our age. The blessing of despair.